I don't get to pass it around. It's harder to be interactive and play games, so I apologize for that. But please feel free to use the chat. If you have questions, put them in the chat. If you, or interrupt me and ask a question. And there will be a time for Q&A. There are lots of specials. So I will also say this party is running until September 12th. So if you have plenty of time to get your orders in, and there are going to be plenty of incentives. I think I put some out already, but I'll talk about some of them tonight. Time to invite your friends, time to tell more people about it, time to just get the orders in, because the more we sell, the more goes to Story Tapestries. I mean, in fact, you know, it's in the Facebook page, but the more I actually increase the amount, the percentage of the sales that I actually donate. And that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to get as much money to this wonderful organization as possible. So what I will say, the first incentive that I'm going to offer is that for anyone who would like a catalog, if you don't have one already, but anybody who would like a catalog, which I'll phrase that, I'll say anybody who wants free shipping. If you text me, and I'm so sorry, I meant to do this before. Where's my chat? I'm looking for my own chat. I'm gonna put it in here. I'm gonna put my phone number in the chat. If you text me, to this number, and for those of you who might be on Facebook, if you can see that, you might not be able to because it's backwards, 973-220-7138. Text me the word catalog. When this party is over, I will shoot the catalog to you. And when you order through me and through this party, you have to call me to make the order. We will talk, we will walk through it, we will pick your choices. I am offering free shipping to whoever does that. That's my little perk for today. One of our incentives for today. So get those orders in. Alrighty. So next I want to, normally I was in your living room doing this. We would do something we call dress the guest, where we get to put jewelry on, you know, someone in the crowd. I don't get to do that because I'm in my office on Zoom, so sorry. Instead, I'm going to show you a combination of Touchstone's bestsellers, the iconic pieces, the pieces that, you know, we're kind of known for, and my favorites. So I'm going to start off with probably our number one, our Oprah's favorite things. I'll even pick up the whole thing, knocking everything down. Our ice bracelets. I know I have a huge collection. These are our ice bracelets. They are really popular, really well known. They sell for $89 to $99. They come in a rainbow of colors. I have a lot, but I do not have them all. You want us to look at them?
Those are gorgeous.
I have the others. The ones you
Yes, you have the others. They are gorgeous. They are easy. I'm wearing pink today. I don't often, but I wear pink. I'm wearing pink today, so I'm wearing a pink ice bracelet. I mean, I've got the purples, the blacks, the smokes. There's a gorgeous blue. I've been rocking my ocean blues for a while because I'm not letting go of summer anytime in the near future. So these are, they've got a good weight to them. With these, we can do what we call a wrist party, and I'll talk about that later. But this is probably our number one seller, our ice bracelets. We are known for these ice bracelets, and like I said, we were actually, I think, on the maybe a cover of Oprah or something as one of her favorite things. It was 2 years ago. It was her Christmas favorite thing. Awesome bracelet. If there's a color you like, it's probably there. And every season, I think we have 2 new ones for the fall season. You can find new ones. So if there's a color you like, it's likely there. And if it's not there, it's coming out next season. The next, while I'm on bracelets and wrist parties, the next big thing we have are called our rat bracelets. As much as I like our ice bracelets, they are a metal, right? And if you can hear that, that's me hitting the glass top of my desk. So if typing and things, they sometimes wearing them to work, I didn't do it as much because I'm always typing. They hit the side of the desk. These are a soft suede-like fabric Comes in
Oh.
colors again, and I don't have them all. Michelle may have the rest.
Oh, I like those. I'm not gonna lie, I like
and
those.
so pretty. And I'm gonna
It's
so
really
I'm gonna
nice.
pick
I
one.
just used it for the photo shoot, and it shines up on the camera like you wouldn't believe.
It is, so this is like, it's a really long piece of suede-like fabric, and you just literally wrap it
You have to lift your arm up.
your wrist.
There
Sorry,
you go.
that would help. You wrap it around your wrist and you snap. And it actually has 2 snaps, so you can adjust here. You can make it longer, you can make it shorter, or depending on your size, if you have a smaller wrist, you can make it a little tighter. And this is creating what we call a wrist party, which is basically any odd number of blingy things on the wrist. Creating a little wrist party. It's funny, I was watching a video the other day. It was an old J-Lo video. I had to actually rewind it and find, because she had a series of bracelets. She was like here to here, but there was a series of bracelets. I had to rewind it to actually see if it was one of ours. It wasn't. However, it looked like she had on a series of like ice and
That's cool.
bracelets. Great bracelet. And I'll tell you something else about these. I have seen so many people wear these as headbands. Now my hair is not really set up for this, but you see it actually reached, I'm snapping it in the back of my head right now. And let me tell you, when I say I have a big hats do not fit me. I have found one hat, one beach hat that fits me, and I'm spreading it out. If my hair wasn't in braids, it would be so much easier, but I can spread this out. I can put this in my hair. I have snapped it, and am I on the small one? I could make it smaller. I can put it on the smaller one. And I have a big old head. No comments, Robin.
I wonder, Mimi, if you could put it on a underneath or on a scarf to hold the scarf in. It would look really beautiful.
Probably could. So again, one of my favorites. Awesome bracelet. All right, so I'm going to talk about our next probably big iconic piece. They're actually hanging out behind me here. This is when, one of the things I love about this is all my jewelry sits in my office. So as I sit and do my day job, I get to look at all the great sparkle. So these are called, and I'm wearing one now, these are called our Chanel necklaces. They come in 3 lengths. Let's get through here. And they come in lots of colors as well. So they come in our regular shorter length, just sits on your neck like a regular necklace. They come in this long length. So a nice layering piece. Sorry if you can see me. Layers nicely. And it comes in this extra long that I have on here. So, and it's like a mini crystal. See, it's longer than you can see. It's a mini crystal, but it comes in an extra long length. So one of the things I love about this, or probably why I love this necklace so much, this series of necklaces, especially the medium length or the long and the extra long, are because of all of the things you can do with it. So these Chanels, which are actually named after Coco Chanel, like I said, come in a variety of stones. You can get different colors. You can mix and match them. I'm going to do a couple of things. Grab this one. You can grab what we call our converter. So this little piece, this little doodad here with the beautiful sparkles. We have converters that have sparkles and converters that don't have sparkles. So this little doodad here, which I think is a whopping like 19 bucks, takes this necklace and lets you wear it like 3 to 4 different ways. It's a beautiful thing. So I could convert, snap this on here, grab the necklace in the back, and wear this in a tiered fashion, right? I can just tier it. Or I can twist it and make something that's a little bit more like a choker. Depending on how much I twist, I can make it tighter and choker or not. And again, the extra long lets me make it longer. Or I can do 2. I have a colleague that takes 3 colors. I can take 2 or 3 multiple colors, twist it up or wear it any way I want. And I've got like a whole new look. I've got a whole new necklace, right? Any way I want to wear that. And this is another one that I have seen worn with the help of a hair tie. that I have seen more into. Where's that? Why would I have it here? I've seen this worn as a hairband too. So also in your hair, but you take the rubber hairband, like the ponytail holder, and you wrap it around these two. And that's what's going across the back of your head. And then this is across the more sparkle. Great pieces. I really love the versatility of so much of what we're doing here. A lot of our jewelry is really versatile. You can wear it multiple ways, whether it be up, down, use it multiple ways. Bless you. Bless you. But I love that so many of our pieces can be worn in so many ways. And I think we're making even more that allow you to do that. Alrighty, so those, I think we went through 3 pieces. Let me see, what else am I gonna show? Little black dress. Okay, so I'm wearing probably the one of the 2 most expensive pieces we have. This necklace, this is my treat to myself, is $2.99. It is called our Everlasting Necklace with our Everlasting earrings. It is part of our Little Black Dress collection. And this collection, so I'll talk about it a bit. It is the dress up collection, it's the bridal collection, it's the a little fancier. So this utilizes not just our crystals, but our Swarovski zirconia, which is why it sparkles like that. This is the Swarovski diamond, basically, but not for a diamond price. And it's also sitting in sterling silver. So instead of the titanium or the rhodium or the other metals, they also aren't going to turn, but this is sterling silver. So that's why it's a little bit more. I'm wearing the earrings, part of the little black dress, and a number of other pieces. I'll take them apart in a second, but so sorry, the color is not great. Can't really see the pearl, but they've got these little balls in the middle and these tennis bracelets, which are stunning. There's the single tennis, which I love. And that's their classic piece. That's $1.99, I believe. This one, which became really popular, the little toggle bracelets. Those pieces there, you just pull, it's like a pulley. And they became really popular about a year and a half ago. So everybody running around with these bracelets on.
They're so easy to put on.
Yep, so easy to put on, but beautiful little sparkle there, right?
Especially if you have problems with your hands.
Yes. And then last year, they broke us with this one. So if a single tennis bracelet wasn't enough, they gave us a triple strand.
Oh, I'm making my list already.
Which is amazing. Like this triple strand is, I didn't know
I don't have that one.
Yeah, I didn't know I liked to bling this much, but I
lots of diamonds.
And the honest truth is, there's nobody in my house that will react to. There's nobody here to hear this right now, but I really don't need another diamond. I've got all the diamonds that I can switch out now. And my other diamonds. So I keep getting engaged to myself. This ring is $99. It is amazing. It looks so. I was clearly a lot skinnier when I got married. So the ring that I got married with is sitting in a beautiful box because it doesn't. But rather than take the money to reset those beautiful diamonds, I'm gonna lose the weight, right? Or I'll just save it for one of my children when they get married. But this ring allows me to change my style because there's another one. There we go. This one came out first. This is $89. Oops. Also it's a nice little solitaire, good size, good weight. Very good size, good weight, beautiful pieces. And this double strand of bling on the sides. $89 and $99 allows me to love me and get engaged to me whenever I want to and change the look and feel. How many people do want to change? Every once in a while you hear ladies going out and they're changing their settings. They're changing, well, you can do it now for a fraction of the cost. Which is exactly how I explained it at home and why we were okay with it. I was like, you can go reset my ring in platinum and whatever, like you can do that. Or I can just buy this $99. He's like, oh, okay, good for you. So we have lots of other beautiful rings, but these are also part of the Little Black Dress collection. Like I said, it's sterling silver, zirconia.
That's dangerous for me. I'm a ring person.
We should talk.
Oh, that's really
Oh,
dangerous.
I like the middle one. It looks like Chanel.
That does. It looks the Chanel C's. Yes, that's what it looks like. This one I tend to wear in the middle. Sorry, don't want to shave my middle finger, but that's where I tend to wear this one because I love it. This one is our Olympia ring. Also love that one. There's just such great bling, and there are a couple that are colorful. Like this is purple. This, you can't really see it. This is a nice purple stone. Better in that camera. So there are lots of rings. This allows me to yes, I have kind of recently fallen in love with rings as well. And these are affordable, so I can buy rings and switch them up. Alrighty, so we went to Little Black Dress. There are two more things I want to show very quickly. One of them is our birthstone collection. And there are lots of ways to do birthstone. I've been buying all of these, especially for my daughter, because they're so easy. So in all of the birthstone colors, we have a few things. We have necklaces. So you can see these at the top. This would be, September for my son. This is the amethyst, so February for me, and this is March for my daughter. So we have all of these. Technically, this is hers, but she doesn't wear it, so it's in here. So this is part of the birthstone collection. We have rings, like a little solitaire ring. Somewhere I have that hiding.
You have to show the Facebook people. They can't see.
Oh, yes, sorry. I've got two screens. So this is those colorful balls. Those are part of our birthstone collection. And to bring it closer, so these are the rings that are part of that collection. Sort of see them. They're individual. I think these rings are $24. The birthstone collection is between $24 and I think $32 for all the pieces. These individual rings, I use them to stack. I just grab 2 or 3 of the colors that I like and I stack them. But I think the true highlight of our birthstone collection are stretch bracelets. These beautiful little bracelets here. Actually, I have lots of colors. I've been on a mission to get them all. These are $30. They're stretch bracelets, and I'm going to show a few things in a moment. And I think, so other than the birthstones, these also come in a clear stone with a gold and our cab stone, Aurora Boreal. It's the crystal Aurora Boreal stone. I'll talk about that one in a moment because that's the other thing I wanted to highlight. But things I love about these bracelets. So one, I can mix and match them. I can add them into a wrist party whenever I want. I don't have on a real sweater right now, but these are completely snag free. So I know we've all had a bracelet or a ring on or something. You put a sweater on and next thing you know, like you're dragging half your sweater out. These are the stretch bracelets. So you just put them on over your wrist and they're not going to snag. There's nothing, that's the purpose of them. They actually advertise them as completely snag free. So easy to mix and match, easy to throw a few of them together and, get a quick little look, kind of mix them up and make them look like a little braid and get a little look. Easy bracelets. All right. So next, I do want to highlight our capstone. It's going to be probably not as easy to see on the screen, but this is probably one of my favorite. This is actually my favorite necklace, even over this one. But this stone, and if you can, I don't know if you can see how it's got 20 million colors going on in it already. It's called our Aurora Boreal stone. It's picking up a lot of pinks because that's what I have on. It is made to mimic the Northern Lights, this particular stone. So it's going to pick up the colors that are either around you in the room or what you have on. And it's going to look like, depending on who's catching it from the right, from the left, from straight on, it's going to look really sparkly and pick up those colors. So it really is one of my favorite stones. And one of the reasons this is one of my favorite necklaces. This necklace under like a white crisp shirt with a collar is like one of my favorite things, my kind of go-to when I was going to work. Alrighty, so those are the ones I wanted to highlight. I have lots of other jewelry. Like when I say lots, tons. A few things about the touch tone line. More than 50% of our line is under $50. And like I said, we do have some splurge pieces up to $2.99. But like I said, more than 50% of the line is under $50. So it's quite affordable. And there are lots of great incentives, almost monthly. Right now we have when you buy $100 worth of jewelry, your next item is 50% off. Not to mention the fact that when you buy $100 worth of jewelry in this party, you get a free ticket to the anniversary. Oh,
Yes.
Yep.
10-year anniversary.
Yeah, it's our 10-year anniversry week.
10-year anniversary. So all wonderful reasons to support. So you get more jewelry at half off. You get to hang out with us again. You show off your jewelry. It's a beautiful thing. Oh. So one of the next things I'm going to talk about, and we'll move through this one pretty quickly, but every once in a while, I get questions about, okay, well, this looks like fun, especially over online. I can do these in person, socially distanced. We can do these online. Obviously, this is, a great medium to be able to hang out with people for an hour or so. Zoom, Facebook Live, etc. I've got a couple parties that I'm working on. But if anybody is interested in booking a party, even more incentives for doing that. It's just an excuse to get some ladies together, have some fun, and really just showcase some sparkle. So for anybody who does or is interested in booking a party and holding a party in September with me, I am offering, and I don't have the picture of the 3 pieces of jewelry, but I can send them to you if you're interested. There are 3 necklaces. It's my hostess gift to you, is I am giving away a necklace as a hostess gift. I can share the 3 necklaces with you. But the real kicker, quite frankly, is that it's a double host dollars month again. We just did it last month. Yeah. We just did it last month. We've never done it 2 months in a row. And what that means is an average party for us is between $600 and $1,000 typically. That means that you're earning, somewhere between, $150 and $300 in jewelry. What that means is when a party hits $600, you double your host dollars. So a $1,000 party gets $600 in jewelry for free, which is insane. It's the most beautiful thing. I think the first time we did this with Michelle, like the load was ridiculous, right? It's why you can wear half the
A lot of blue boxes.
Yes. Yes.
Tiffany-esque boxes.
It's the other thing I love about our stuff. Our package is so pretty. This is how your jewelry comes. It's in this gorgeous blue box.
I also like to point out, though, at our 10-year anniversary, Stacy will be donating a piece of jewelry that you will be able to have a live auction to be able to purchase. And that's pretty amazing that we're going to, so like, it's just, I mean, honestly, I feel like your generous heart aligned up with this generous organization is why,
So
I was like, why aren't you hosting a jewelry party? And I was like, you have to understand, like, it's Stacy Neville's giant, humongous, generous heart that makes everything sparkle even more. So that's just the truth.
I'll tell you that this is one of the pieces you're getting to raffle.
Oh my God.
It's a bracelet. No one took me up on the early bird special. So you get this beautiful double strand cab bracelet. I think it's a retail, did I say 95? The retail $95. This is one of your raffles.
I'll start the bidding.
It's one of your raffle pieces.
That's gorgeous.
It was a giveaway. No one took me up on the early bird special for this party. So now it's packaged for you.
That's amazing.
So like I said, so anybody is happy to have people, if you just contact me. Love to get together and talk and throw parties online. It's lots of fun. And it's actually even less commitment online than it was in person. In person, it was pretty, you know, pour some wine and have some cheese and crackers and people get together. Now it's, you set up a Zoom and get an hour and a half of your life. Catch up with some friends and maybe you get some bling out of it. It's a beautiful thing. So sorry, I was just thinking about something I was going to do, but didn't get a chance to do. So no worries. What I want to do is very, very quickly kind of share why I do this. And the funny thing is it's really it's timely on so many levels. Because this is actually why I do this. Not specifically for Story Tapestries, but in general. So I happened to look at my calendar today and like the ding went off for tomorrow. And tomorrow is my lump day. Tomorrow is the anniversary of the day I felt my lump. That led me to the doctor, that led me to know I had breast cancer, that led me to a lot of other things. But anyway, that was in 2011. And so it's funny that it was that, but that it was that close, right? It happened in September. And then by, let's say, November, I was in some form of treatment, chemo. Long story short, go through jobs, come to this job that I'm in. I used to travel a lot. I used to move around a lot. But I started doing these long distance breast cancer walks. So Avon 39 and then Komen, then Avon 39, because 60 miles is a lot to walk, but then Avon went away. And then I went back to Komen, went back to 60 miles, still a long walk. But I started doing this and looking, this would be a great way to fund my walks because you have to raise a lot of money. So I really started selling jewelry as a way to give back in some way, shape, or form. And yes, I get a lot of bling out of it too. Don't get me wrong. So it's kind of a win-win. So I was like, look, this would be a great way to fund because, you know, I don't want to keep asking friends and family all the time to come up with, you know, $2,400, $2,500 a year. This would be, I tend to go around the country. We go to San Diego, we go to Seattle, we do the walks around the country, we go wherever and do. So I did this in order to give back to begin with. But I also realized when I started this job at Prudential, I went to a jewelry party at my boss's house. I was in the job, I think a whole 3 months. My boss invited me to her house for a jewelry party. I was nervous, I don't know what. I was like, okay, I gotta go. Obviously, I gotta buy something. And I ended up becoming really good friends with the person who was selling it and picking up on the opportunity. So one, I had a reason. And two, what I realized is I started traveling, I was in this day-to-day job. I wasn't seeing people anymore. I was going to the office, but I was going to the office, I was sitting at my desk in my little office by myself. I wasn't traveling. I wasn't in airports, and I wasn't presenting to people anymore. I wasn't on stages. I wasn't doing all the stuff that I had been doing for the last 10 years, and I missed it. I don't think I knew I missed it, but I missed it. And this gave me the chance and the opportunity to get back out with ladies, to get out of my house, to do something that wasn't, you know, sitting at a desk, and to share something that you're passionate about, and have fun, quite frankly, and do it for a reason. It was also, you know, something I was passionate about. So it is fitting that we are doing this now. It is fitting that this jewelry party is for a great cause and one that we can actually see the impact of. When someone buys a necklace, there's going to be an individual impact to someone, which is something I love. And I will say that Touchstone actually has this kind of baked into their DNA. We do a lot of crystals for a cause. It's not in all of our jewelry, but it is in a couple pieces. We have the heart and the ribbon for breast cancer. And then we have a little paw here. We do a lot of like animal shelter. Yes, we have a Paws Off is the name of that one. So see the can I give back to you? The ribbon, a heart for breast cancer, and then we have a paw. And it actually dangles a little bit. You can see it move. for pause off necklace. Sorry for those of you who are stuck with seeing my midsection in this camera. I apologize. I'll have to set up much better for next time. But that is more or less the end of my initial presentation. If anybody has questions, I'm happy to answer them. If anybody has, anything in particular they'd like to look at, they'd like to see, I'm happy to do that. If anybody just wants to connect with me later, I'm also happy to do that. But like I said, invite your friends to the Facebook page, the event. We're open until the 12th.
And remember that when you buy something, that the dollars that you spend really go directly back into the community. And, a long time ago, I would say that we are only Maryland, Maryland, DC, Virginia, or the DMV area. But right now, we had a conversation, Stacy and I spoke about, working with some of the youth that your own children that you work with, and having them, we have a program called Magical World of Words on Wednesdays, and having youth across the nation to be able to share stories on Magical Worlds, because right now we're all really intricately connected via Facebook and via Zoom. So just
those that have recently
that...
been voluntold, they're joining. So, which
is amazing, and I appreciate it. So thank you so much, Stacy, for the gift of you. I knew a little bit of your story, but I didn't know the whole story. It honestly fits even more. I shared it. When I was in college, I was a member of the Kappa Delta sorority. So I actually shared it to that alumni group, the watch party, just because I felt, I'd already shared it with them, but I felt that it was even more fitting based on what you just said and why you started it, that I shared it with that particular group of women, because I know that is something that matters to a lot of them.
I think we all thrive. We all want that connection on some level, and it's been hard to get that in the last 6 months, but I think this helps us get more of it. It's why I keep up. I miss it when I don't go back to my breast cancer walk groups. That's part of my tribe. I have lots of tribes. Don't get me wrong. I have lots of beautiful tribes, but that's one of my tribes.
No, it's absolutely important. It's gorgeous.
Now I've got you guys as a tribe, so yay. And in case we forgot to mention this before, my day job also allows me to match funds. So and I know that Michelle and Ariana are aware of this already, but everything that we raise, we're actually matching through Prudential.
Which I think is incredible. I mean, honestly, I always thought Prudential was a good company, but I will fully admit it made me really examine and think about what kind of company, what is their give, what do they, I always blank on what it's called, but is their giving policy,
right?
Well, there's a social philanthropic corporate policy or something, there's some fancy way to say it. But I just think that's, I've learned so much about Prudential, and just their giving policy is pretty amazing.
It's been amazing. Honestly, I didn't even know companies did stuff like this. Give you days to go work on if you go work on this thing for you, here's 8 hours, go do this. And we will pay you for that. It's actually like a PTO day, like a vacation day, go do that. I have a girlfriend at a company that actually, I think they get 3 days to do something like that. But we also get a lot of money to match. So,
which is pretty powerful. And we've already been able to do that. You did it through another, wine party. And I remember you saying, but I was only able to give you a small amount. And I said, it was $49 or something like that.
Yep.
I said, but $49 actually equals, 5 families' activity kits. So that's not, that small amount of money is actually not a small amount of money in the reach that it can make happen. And I just think that's really powerful. Michelle is our board member. Is there anything that you want to say as we close out this happy hour? Mimi apologized because she had to go get ready for another event in another program. But is there anything you wish to say, Michelle, as the fabulous, amazing co-chair of the 10-year anniversary?
That was announced today, right? No, Stacey already knows I heart her. Love you. She knows everything. But I will say that the jewelry is awesome. Like, I didn't know I think actually the first party we had also went towards my mom's breast cancer. she said, I go, can you give 10% towards Susan Komen? And then shortly thereafter is when I got that call from Stacy saying, hey, guess what? It has me too. So, you know, it's near and dear. I think both of us, I think throughout our whole entire lives together has always been giving. So this is just an extension of what we, you know, feel in our hearts. And she has so much going on. She's very humble. She has a lot going on, but she will, when I call on her, she's there. So I really appreciate you, Ariana, and Story Tapestries, and honored to be on the board.
Thank you so much. Really, really, truly, truly thank you. I look forward to seeing what happens and what sparkly magic we can make. And I'm just going to convince my mom that, you know, there are Hanukkah presents and Mother's Day presents.
Absolutely.
You know,
And
like really, it's not that complicated.
My dad is one of those like finished by August type of Christmas shoppers. So and we actually have a Star of David necklace also. Sorry.
Ooh.
It's in the catalog. So we have crosses, Star of David. Like we've covered a lot of ground with the jewelry. But yes, there are great holidays that are coming up, birthdays that are coming up. That the box is beautiful. It's easy. So we can knock that out and support a great cause.
Fabulous. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna unlive. How do I
don't know if you can
unlive?
see me over there.